welcome. Today I am going to show you 3 $5 meals that you can make in less than 30 minutes. My first $5 meal is cornbread and chili beans. My first meal is chili beans. Both cans of beans were 78 cents a piece. The can of tomatoes is 88 cents. The package of chorizo was $1.42. The jiffy mix was 60 cents, and this meal comes to $4.46. To start, I am going to make my cornbread. You need 1/3 cups of milk, 1 egg, and the entire box of the cornmeal mix. And you just want to mix that well. You can use muffin tins if you want and make corn muffins, but I'm going to make cornbread. You want to spray your dish. You can use glass, metal, whatever you have. Put your mixture into the pan. Smooth it out. You want to turn your oven on 400 and preheat it, and while your oven is preheating, you want to let this set and rest for a little bit. Cooked my cornbread for 17 minutes in a 400-degree oven. I have a medium pot on my stove. I'm going to turn it on to medium. Put about 2 tablespoons of oil into my pot. I'm going to put my chorizo into the pot, and I'm going to brown it. Chorizo has cooked a little. I'm going to put about 1 tablespoon of onion powder and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder in with the chorizo. I'm going to stir that up. I'm going to add all 3 cans into my pot. I'm going to add the diced tomatoes, the beans, and their juices. Leave the juice in it. And the chili beans. I want to stir this and simmer for about 15 minutes. Also going to add some freshly ground black pepper. And about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar just to cut the acid from the tomatoes. Stir that well and continue to let it simmer. My second $5 meal is green bean potato franks and some crescent rolls. My green bean and potato dinner, I'm going to use my can of potatoes and green beans, which cost me $2.54, my can of croissants, which is $1.78, and my pack of bar franks, which is $1.12. The first thing I'm going to do is to take all of my franks and cut them on a bias into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to turn my stove on to medium heat and put about 2 tablespoons of oil in my skillet. My pan is warm. I will put all of my franks into my warm skillet, and I want to saute this for a couple minutes just until they brown up just a little bit. My weenies have browned up nicely. I opened my can of green beans and potatoes and I drained them. I want to pour the green beans and the potatoes inside my skillet. Mix it around. I'm going to season it with 1 tablespoon of onion powder. A pinch of salt. About 1 tablespoon of garlic and herbs, Mrs. Dash. And some freshly ground black pepper. Give that a stir. You want to let this cook together for about 5 to 7 minutes so the taste can come together. I put a piece of parchment paper on my air fryer basket and I'm just simply going to make my croissants. Just open the package, give it a little hit to open it. Take it out. Get your 1 piece of the dough and you roll it from the biggest to the small. And then put it on your parchment paper. Do this for all the crescents. I'm going to cook this in my air fryer at 375 for about 6 minutes. My third $5 meal is ranch noodles and fried treat. This, I have a can of treat for $2.08, a box of small shells for 98 cents, a package of ranch dressing for 50 cents, and a package of frozen veggies for 88 cents. First thing I want to do is to cut up my treat. To cut your treat into 6 equal parts. Got a large pot of water on my stove and I'm going to turn it to medium heat. I'm going to put my vegetables in the water. I'm also going to cook my noodles in this water, but I want my vegetables to cook a little longer than the noodles. Over here I have a medium-sized skillet. I'm going to put about 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil in it and turn it on medium heat, and I'm going to fry up my treat. You want to fry these a couple minutes on each side so you can brown them. My water is boiling with my vegetables, so now I'm going to put the whole box of shells in. I'm going to give that a stir, and I'm going to cook this for another 8 minutes. My noodles have finished cooking. I am going to drain the water off of my noodles and vegetables, and then I'm going to run cold water over it a couple of times so I can cool the noodles and the vegetables down. My noodles and veggies are cool now. I am going to put about 1 cup of mayonnaise into my pot. I'm going to mix this up well. Now that my mayonnaise is mixed, I am going to add the whole pack of my ranch dressing. I'm gonna mix that well.